Hello everyone, Ashley here. So, today rather than talking about movie tips or movie to Spain or anything like that, I thought I'd discuss a little about ADHD. No, I'm not discussing this as a psychiatrist, psychologist, so this isn't an expert professional opinion. I'm discussing this as someone who has ADHD. I was diagnosed with it back in year 4 UK primary, so I'm not very bad, that's a fair few years ago. Let me tell you something first and foremost. I don't care what people tell you, ADHD is not a barrier to success. Yes, it causes hindrances, yes, it causes issues, but an adult or child with ADHD can learn to overcome them. Some of these things can be quite beneficial. Hyper focus, for example, could be great. You can just get onto a task if it catches your attention and really go at it and not notice the passing of time. But the opposite of that can be difficult to at times concentrate, yes. But ADHD is not a barrier to success. I mean, I'm a qualified transport manager. I run the family business, the office side of things here at Ers Removal Services Limited. I've been doing that now for 12 plus years. So no, I don't care what anyone tells you, ADHD is not a barrier to success. It's not a crutch, it's not an excuse not to succeed. So you've got ADHD in your child, don't be like, oh no, I'm never going to get anywhere. There are plenty of people with ADHD who are successful, many more successful than me. I'm sure people can come up with some great examples in the comment section of people with ADHD who have been greatly successful, all over medical conditions like autism and stuff. They are not a barrier to success. Yes, they create issues that you've got to learn to live with, learn to cope with and develop your own coping mechanisms, but it's not a barrier to success in any way, shape or form. Yes, people may still think, oh, ADHD is just a naughty child. No, it's not. ADHD is a complicated medical condition, as I say. I'm not going to go into it there, but yes, I did notice, for example, in COVID, even as an adult, because of my ADHD, frustration from things like the lockdown got to me more than people I know who didn't have something like ADHD or similar. So yes, it has causes problems, and you need to, in the person with ADHD, you need to discover and develop their own coping mechanisms, and people need to understand ADHD and similar conditions. It's not, for one thing, something you grow out of. You'll always have ADHD. Adults have it. You can even be diagnosed as an adult. And it's not simply, oh, they're hyperactive, or they're simply aggressive, or they can't focus. There are many aspects to the condition. As I say, there are times where you can't concentrate, but there's also times where you can have stuff like hyperfocus, as discussed. Hyperfocus can be useful. Something I've always found, because of my ADHD, and I believe a lot of people have the same, is you can find it hard to sleep. You can find it hard to unwind and relax, which can actually be used as an advantage in some ways if you want to be a workaholic. Which also I suppose relates back to my hyperfocus. Yeah, but no. ADHD is not a barrier to success. As I say, I've said this several times in the video and I'm repeating it now, but I really want to emphasise that. Yes, I mean, I once, and I'm not shaming on this, I was only 18 at the time, this is a long time ago and I may have changed, unable to go into the British Army because of my ADHD. Later in my life, mid-20s, I worked as a defence contractor for the US Army, and their attitude was, well, British Army's lost their gain. Aspects of ADHD can be very beneficial in the workplace. The same can be said for any medical condition, autism, etc. Yes, okay, I think that covers it. As I say, this is not professional medical advice, I repeat that. This is simply me discussing ADHD from my perspective as someone who was diagnosed with ADHD when the year 4, so that's what, 10 years old? So 25 plus years ago now. Thank you for your time, everyone. Catch you all later. Bye.